guys, so today's a slightly different video for me. It is one topic that I've discussed before in my channel in terms of manifestation and just general like lifestyle vlogs and advice. If you go through my playlists and just my channel in general, you'll see I've covered these kind of topics before. So yeah, one of my most popular videos is the original 3 signs your manifestation is coming, but I think that was before I had fully understood what law of assumption is, and that's what I believe now. So I'm not going to debate the whole law of attraction versus law of assumption, but yeah, this is all law of assumption based, so I thought I would do an updated video of just 3 points to keep in mind in terms of law of assumption. I'm definitely going to be doing more videos across this topic. I'm very passionate about it. It's something I practice in my day-to-day life. So do thumbs up and subscribe if that's something you're looking forward to and you do want me to, you know, continue talking about law of assumption and give my advice and stuff. And I'm very inspired by Sammy Ingram. I think she has amazing content, and it's definitely things that I relate to and I kind of believe and talk about as well. So I feel like I have gained enough knowledge to be able to share certain things with you guys. So again, do comment, thumbs up, subscribe if you enjoy this and you'd like to see more of this content. So jumping right into the first point, it's birds before land. And I'm not going to go too in depth into all the meanings of the concepts and everything. Hopefully you guys have a basic understanding of law of assumption, or yeah, maybe once I start talking about this it will make it clearer to you. But if you want a whole video on the basics of it and all the different like terminology and what the process is, what certain things mean, let me know. I can do a whole video simplifying things. But one thing with birds before land is you do usually see that as your manifestation is unfolding, as you're getting closer in terms of your mindset and the thoughts that you're kind of looping and forcing into your subconscious mind. So the more you do that, the more likely you are to see some kind of signs, birds before land. Not everyone gets this. I get it a lot. So one thing you might see is that you'll see other people receive your desire. For example, if you're manifesting a specific person, you'll either see someone talk about how they got back with their ex, or you'll see someone getting married if what you're manifesting is marrying a specific person, that sort of thing. So for me, I do often see things like that where I'll see someone have what I want, or like if I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna get into the mindset of like being already engaged to my dream guy, and then I will see like engagement rings everywhere. And obviously as your subconscious mind focuses on something, it brings it into your reality. Like even just generally, like if you're thinking about being engaged, you'll see loads of engagements usually, but that is a really positive sign. It means what you're focusing on is being attracted to you. Also, you might just see more general references to your desire. So again, keeping on the theme of a person, because that's for some people seems like the absolute most complex thing ever to manifest, but you might see things like their name, or you'll bump into their friends or even them on the street, or their friends will message you and start kind of repeating back your affirmations to you, like your self-concept. So, which is a whole nother topic, but let's just say you're affirming something like, I'm perfect. Like one of them friends, for example, this specific person, might message you and like try and hit on you and might say like, wow, you're perfect. That means that it's working, it's being reflected back to other people, since everyone is you pushed out, and those people are going to reflect back to you your affirmations, which means your subconscious mind has definitely started to accept that as a new truth, and you're definitely like on the really positive path to getting your manifestation. So those are just little examples of birds before land. Also, let's say you're looking for a new job or like something more tangible, like you're getting a new car, new job, whatever. You might see loads of references to that specific job title, or one of your friends might just get a promotion. These are really subtle examples, but once you're really like tapped into that mindset and really focused on it and understand what everything in your 3D is reflecting, then you'll be able to pick up really easily on something being a bird before land. So those are just some examples to keep in mind that maybe you weren't aware of before, and hopefully this will help you kind of stay more focused on that and realize what it means and take it as a positive sign. And you really do not want to look at someone else being happy with something that you're trying to manifest and being like, oh God, like where is it? Like being upset that you don't have it yet. take it as a positive sign. Just assume automatically that it's a bird before land and say, okay, this is an amazing sign. I'm getting what I want. My subconscious mind has conformed. Like, that's the sort of thing I tell myself. And even compare yourself to those things. Just say, yeah, that's exactly what I have. I'm getting right now this exact same thing. I'm so happy. Like, yeah, I'm getting engaged right now. Yeah, I just got a promotion too. Things like that. So next point is about your internal state. So do you feel calm and at peace? If you're feeling in a really healthy, positive mindset, even if you're not, that doesn't mean you're not getting your manifestation. You can be miserable and still manifest what you want if you're focusing on the right thoughts. However, if you do feel really calm and at peace and just confident in what you're doing, and that, you know, you don't doubt that you're not going to get what you want, and you just feel like you know that your desire is coming to you, then that is another really amazing sign that not only has your mindset changed and conformed, but your subconscious mind has literally changed the way that you're thinking day to day. So your subconscious mind has kind of been so saturated with all those new thoughts and ways of thinking, and you like just being really on top of your thoughts and putting as many positive thoughts and affirmations into your mind, then that means you're in a really good state to attract exactly what you want. You're not feeling doubtful and anxious, because those emotions always mean that there's a negative thought linked to them, because if you feel bad, there's something in your mind causing you to feel bad. But if you're feeling, you know, at least in terms of your manifestation, it doesn't have to be your whole life, but whatever you're manifesting, if you feel positive about it and like, yes, I'm doing really well, like I'm confident, I know what I'm doing, I feel like it's gonna come to me, like just any kind of positive approach to it in that way, then you are definitely on the right track. It's a sign that it's definitely working. What you're doing is working. You're feeling positive. You must be doing it right. And you're just overall feeling better in yourself. This links directly to self-concept more than anything else. But if you get to a point where you really are on top of your thoughts and looping your affirmations enough every single day, or, you know, at least every other day, let's say, it doesn't have to be every single day that you affirm consciously, but yeah, as long as your thoughts are aligning with what you want and you can feel that in yourself, that you're just much calmer, you're not doubting it, you're not questioning, where is it, am I doing it right, you're just like at peace with yourself, that's a really, really good sign that you're just mentally and in your mindset ready and prepared for what you want, and it has to come to you because you're not in a negative, doubtful state. It's really that simple. So third and final point is a really big point to remember, and I may as well do a whole nother video about this. I think it's really important and something I kind of forgot and stopped doing for a while. It's to have a really strong mental diet. So this means that you just kind of been focusing on a really clean, strict mental diet. And let me just point out again, please don't panic at all these points. If you're not, you know, ticking the boxes off for everything I'm saying, that's totally fine. As long as you're trying to be conscious of your negative thoughts and flipping them, that's more than enough. I'm not on a strict mental diet all day long. Like, I'm human. Sometimes I have lapses. Yeah, so I am obviously consciously trying to be as strict with my thoughts as I can, immediately flipping them. But if you feel like you definitely understand your mental diet and how to practice a really healthy mindset, then, and you have been like on a really clean, strict mental diet, flipping those thoughts, trying to think as much from the end result, then that is a major sign that you are definitely on the road to getting exactly what you want very soon. It's another really positive sign that you're doing everything perfectly, exactly as you should be. So I feel like if you've been doing this for at least a couple of weeks, then that's when your mindset is at its strongest, that you've been training your mind the most proactively and intensively. I'd say a couple of weeks, because obviously changing your entire mindset and the way you think will take a while, but I'd say you'd get like tangible, visible, emotional results in yourself. You know, at least a couple weeks in. I'm about like 10 days into a really strict mental diet, and I do feel better. I do feel like I'm, yeah, feeling really good. It's becoming a lot easier. I'm even having much fewer or more sparse and more like spread out negative thoughts throughout the day. So again, the key here is that you're just thinking from a really positive mindset, and if you're not having negative, doubtful thoughts, and or at the very least you're not allowing them to kind of marinate in your mind, you're immediately flipping them, you know, attacking the ego and saying, no, that's not true, like this is the truth, and flipping it to the end result. You're definitely doing it correctly, and just keep that up, because that is a huge sign that you are prepped and primed to get exactly what you want. If your mindset is kind of clean and aligned with what you want, then your reality in 3D has to shift to match that. And you're definitely living from the end result. You're not giving mixed signals like, oh, I'm affirming for an hour a day, but then all these negative thoughts throughout the day are coming into your mind. It's not contradicting it and causing any kind of delay or block in terms of your thoughts. So that's just another point to keep in mind. Probably the most imperative point to remember from this video, the one thing that you definitely have to do. Just keep a clean, strict mental diet, think positive thoughts that align with your end result, and flip anything that's negative, and just try and be really conscious of it. But if you're doing that, then you're definitely well on your way to getting exactly what you want. You've trained your mindset to be exactly the way it should be to get what you want, and you're already living mentally from the end. So it has to come to you, and much quicker. So those are 3 points. I hope you guys enjoyed my advice here. I tried to simplify it and make it as kind of easily understood as possible and not ramble too much. Do thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed this. If you'd like more law of assumption, manifestation content, because I'd love to do it. I have so many manifestations to talk about. I'm consciously manifesting myself every day. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.